Hey, hope you're having a great day so far. Today is November 23rd, and on this post, I'm going to be talking to you and recapping the overall crypto markets, as well as doing a follow-up on Yearn Finance, YFIUSD, see what has changed since my yesterday's post. I'm going to be sharing my now bullish and bearish case scenarios for Yearn Finance, as well as a short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before we begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a WeBull brokerage account, they're now giving away 4 free stocks instead of 3 upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it is extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. I will get to them a lot faster that way, but let me know what symbols you guys are trading, following. I can see if I can share my analysis and opinions on those symbols. Now let's take a look exactly what's going on in the markets first. Most importantly, as always, I do like to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Now it is down to about 63%, another almost 2.65% down since yesterday. As I've been mentioning, if Bitcoin dominance continues trending down, I think this could present more trading opportunities for a lot of the altcoins. It is looking like it's continuing to be true so far. We're going to continue monitoring what this trend does for Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin price action still kind of consolidating around that mid 18K level. So I think this is where a lot of that decrease in Bitcoin dominance is coming from. Altcoins are far outpacing Bitcoin today, up over 7%. And we do see quite a bit of altcoins up today. However, not YFI today. We're going to see why, and I'm going to give a prediction on what could happen. Now let's dive right into YFIUSD. So what I'm looking at first is on the hourly chart. I do see a falling wedge pattern that's forming on the hourly chart. Falling wedge patterns are a bullish reversal pattern. 68% chance of breaking upwards. You guys can check me on that. Go to an independent source and find the statistics. But that is what I'm seeing so far on the hourly time frame. Okay, so this is, if we actually break out with, let's say even the next day or so. Okay, this is November 23rd right now. If we actually break out by November 24th, 13 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on UTC, this will give us a measured target of about 28K almost, okay? So if this actually breaks out by tomorrow, 13 o'clock on the UTC, obviously if we actually break out sooner, we will adjust the measured target to be higher. If it breaks out later, we will have to adjust the measured target lower, okay? Now, this target may or may not be reached in its theory by taking the distance of the opening of the pattern and then adding it to the expected breakout point. We're going to see if this comes true or not. 68% chance. Now, let's take a look into the 4-hour time frame. So, yesterday, according to my posts, the 4-hour 21 simple moving average was the only moving average on the hourly up that was acting as overhead resistance. However, we have broke down from that attempt to actually break it. Okay, now we are at the 4-hour 50 simple moving average, which is the white line right here. We also do have the 6-hour 21 simple moving average as resistance. Now, we're on the 6-hour time frame, and now the blue line, which is the 21 simple, is right above us. On the 12-hour, we are clear. So what I could say is we still do have quite a bit of moving averages above us on the hourly, on the 4-hour, and on the 6-hour. So these are the moving averages I'm paying attention to because they could be acting as short-term overhead resistance. Now, let's take a look at some of the supports that is right underneath us. Okay, so if the 4-hour 50 simple moving average does not hold, which is currently at about 23.7K, then the next moving average I'll be looking at that could act as support is the 12-hour 21 simple moving average. It's upward sloping, but however, right now it's at about 22.5K. Okay, so if the 4-hour does not hold, currently about 24, the next support that I'll be looking at, meaning potentially the price action could come all the way down to the 12-hour 21 simple moving average, currently about 22.5K. Okay, that could come up within the next almost 3 hours or so because it is upward sloping and the candle ends almost 3 hours from now. Okay, so these are the resistances and supports I'm looking for. Recall from my yesterday's video why I keep talking about supports and resistances. If you guys have not seen it, please do take a look at my yesterday's Yearn Finance video. Now, let's take a look onto the daily time frame. Okay, this is, even though we don't have any really close by moving averages on a daily time frame that I can look for as support, I do want to see the overall trend on an aggregate level. On the last 4 red candles, it does seem like the selling trend is getting weaker so far, but we do still have about 3 hours until the finish of today's red candle. So this is what I mean. Okay, since the start of the trend, okay, we have the very top candle here, and then sellers continue to push the price downwards. Okay, as you guys can see from yesterday's really long doji candle. However, all the buyers bought it all the way up to about 24.5K almost. Okay, that was as of yesterday's candle close. Today's candle, as you guys can see, the sellers have not been able to push the price down to below 22.7K right here. As opposed to yesterday's candle, it seems like the sellers were a lot stronger because it pushed the price down all the way down to about 20.5K, okay? So in this sense, on an aggregate level, it doesn't seem like the sellers are as strong today. This could be a possibility of a reversal upwards. We're going to have to see that. Now, let's take a look into the bullish case scenario. The bullish case scenario in the very short term is simple. If we actually break out of this falling wedge pattern and go towards its measured target, the bearish case scenario is also very simple. Is if we actually break, well, 2 of them, 2 bearish case scenarios, we could continue downwards on this falling wedge pattern, which if we actually extrapolate the downward trend line, the bottom trend line, okay, it says by this trend line we could be at as low as 22.2K by November 24th, I'm sorry. If we were to continue down this falling wedge pattern, that's an extrapolation and a prediction of what could happen if price continues down this pattern. The other bearish case scenario will obviously be for price action to actually break this trend line and break this falling wedge pattern. In that case, it's more dangerous because price can go down quicker and more intensely. Then the next level of support I'll be looking for, right underneath the 12-hour 21 simple moving average, is the 6-hour 50 simple moving average at around 21.5K. So this concludes my update on Yearn Finance. I'm going to come back tomorrow on my next post and see which came true and which not. Let me know if you guys found the post helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. I hope you guys manage your risk carefully. And if you guys would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. I'll see you next time.